And hello, my brave knights, princesses, and princesses. Welcome back to a second before us when that's left off. To repair ventilation blockade, the replacement of air filters and cleaning of internal ventilation shafts were produced.
Attention. 40 minutes left before the curfew. Please, occupy your personal rooms.
Is that a robot? Okay, so I have to look at the doorknobs and then press F. Access to the closed part of the Wing A. To access the protected area of the Wing A, you must open a hermetic door. To do this, remove its lock system by turning on corresponding switch. At the security room, these actions should be carried out before you make sure the system health of electricity supply. Okay. The History of the Titans Fall, Volume 1, Chapter 3. It all ended even before the start. Mankind had reached the peaks of their development. The economic growth of even the most backwards countries allowed their people to live in prosperity. People forgot about wars and famine. All this resulted in the population growth by 15% each year. People were building plans on the development of Europe by Planet's Expedition Claus and Venek. Spaceships were built which were capable of to relocate large numbers of people on the vast cosmic distances of a short time. For a short time. All this was before the so-called cataclysms, and they've occurred so quickly that modern scientists still do not know exactly about their kind. One thing is certain: mankind was discarded in the development, probably not to the period of industrialization and industrial revolution, but exactly backwards. Fascinating. Very fascinating. So there's a switch around here somewhere. Oh, I didn't even check the door. It just says locked. Electricity is a guarantee of survival. Indeed. I just picked up some random object. This place is still awesome. That's what the other one said too. Hello? It's me. I can't send a message to your intercom, so we'll use old-fashioned way. As know the needs of wind be recently increased and electricity has become a defect. I have no idea whether it was planned, but there is a source of natural gas on the complex, and it's a real luck, or at least someone thinks so. Honestly, I'm trembling from the thought that the governor relies on these old and rusty pipes. Furthermore, he intends to increase the gas pressure, and I don't want to even think about what would happen if they did not sustain. It is necessary to urgently convey this information to the council, but I do not know how to get a pass to their meetings. Write me immediately as soon as you can. What do you think about all this? Like I said before in the last episode, basically the there's no lock for the mouse, so the mouse keeps flying out of the screen. Drives me a wee bit crazy. Can I borrow this from you? No. Okay. Okay. So this is basically the next puzzle of sorts. Sorry if I seem tired. I was up really late the other night doing For Honor. I really should get some tea. Oh, good. And how can they imagine it? I repair parts to robots from tin cans, and they want to restore the old robots too. If I could go back in time, everything would have been different. Probably. I believe you. That's usually how people think themselves. If they could go back in time and change something, it would be the misfortune that brought them to this point, probably. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and I still can't fix this. But I have tools. Maybe I can do something over here. Maybe. I know I look like a zoned out zombie, don't I? No access to protected area. Yeah. I get you. Well, this place is definitely not good for my health, but I'm gonna have to cross this tree. Cause I don't think my character can swim. Apparently these are Governor's records. We are weak more than ever, being the crown of creation on top of everything, being absolutely sure of our invincibility. We were almost completely exterminated. Actually, we were like a little baby. We were vulnerable, and we are slaves of comfort. And what is a comfort for us? Of course, this is energy that doesn't give us to plunge once again into the darkness of the Stone Age. It's just the path of development. We need to make every effort to our strength, our energy security, but it's too hard. All these useless parasites from the council consider me just a crazy old man. Even the prior doesn't support me. Of course, it's much easier to conduct secret experiments in Wayne B rather than worry about tomorrow. I hope to convince these smart heads, and I believe this won't happen. Too late. Wouldn't it be better just to say I hope I'm not too late? It's probably useful information, I just don't think it is until I run into something that requires that information. Okay, apparently there are walls all around me. Dear Professor, I'm on the archaeological excavations already for a week. During this time, a lot of events have happened, good and not very good. We haven't been able to identify the purpose of these boulders just yet. There are some guesses, but I'm not going to say anything definite until I'm completely sure. As expected, I and Mr. Hursley haven't got along. However, we found a strange tunnel next to our camp. I'm absolutely sure there is a secret passage behind one of its walls. We couldn't destroy the wall with our picks, and Mr. Hursley, together with assistants, went to London for explosives. I was the main opponent of that, because the explosion can easily destroy all ancient buildings. My horse is limping, so I can't come to you personally and report all violations, which do Hursley and his people. This is simply unacceptable. In addition, I have no clue nor about the altar near the boulders, nor about the rune symbols on it. Perhaps they can help me somehow. Anyway, I'll keep you informed of further developments. K. Literally, his initials are K. The letter K. I have succeeded. I asked Hursley for a couple of days to open this passage without gunpowder, and I managed. All I had to do is to place stones on those rune signs of the altar, which are repeated on the plates of megaliths. Now the passage is open. It will be the greatest discovery in archaeology of the 19th century. Seems that Mr. Hursley isn't who he says he is. Frankly speaking, they don't even look like archaeologists. Send me information about them at the earliest opportunity. Right, I'm gonna write these down. Locked. Ah. I haven't received a reply about Hursley, but I no longer need it. He is a robber, and I know it for sure. Despite my objections, they've taken all the jewels from the tomb. In addition, they broke the edge mechanism that opens a gate, which barred the way to a focusing stone. I have studied ancient scrolls and found in the tomb which indicate that the structure of boulders is an ancient observatory. In order to use it, just need a focusing stone. Access to it was blocked due to the fall of Hursley. But I found the correct gear, and now I can get to the stone, which should be placed in the center of the observatory. I must quickly complete all and go to London. Hursley conceived something. To Skellington. But yeah, like I said, sorry if I seem a little bit tired. Sorry I'm not talking much, like dog barking, people talking to me. Just have to prioritize here. Plink, plink. And I'm not sure what this does. But it sounds like it's opening something somewhere. Wait, did I just... No, I didn't. Oh, it opens this. So we need this to open up the thing in the middle that's upstairs. So Hursley stole stuff because he's a thief. And apparently someone is crazy about somebody. And it's a mess. But this how most archaeologies are. You have the good guy and you have the bad guy. The guy that's in it for the money and the guy that just wants it for the history. Hold up. It's a constellation in the sky there. See it? Let's see if I can get a let me see if I can get a better look at it. Hold on. Oh no. Right, so apparently we're playing through two different point of views, but when we come back, guys, move this game. Until then, leave, like, and subscribe, because there's always room for more. See you on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.